Hi everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pots. It's winter here in Zone 5, and today I wanted to talk to you about something I like to do in the winter, which I enjoy very much, which is my seeds, um, my garden seeds for next spring's garden, which includes some perennials that are going to be out in the landscape as well as annuals. And later on, I'll show you how I plant them up and tell you why I do it that way. First off, I want you to think about what you're going to plant. And not in terms of, I looked at the seed catalog and they had all these amazing varieties and different types and odd plants, and I got the seeds. Look at what your family eats. For me, it's tomatoes, onions, and peppers. We eat Italian pasta sauces, gumbos, Mexican salsas with enchilada sauces. I mean, think about what you're going to utilize the most of and get the most out of your garden. So I'll do some Roma tomatoes, and leeks are my favorite onion. I'm not a big onion person. I do not like to eat them raw. I wish I did, but I don't. It is dusty in here. But with onions, I like leeks. Leeks have a very rich, warm flavor, and I like to cook them up and put them in things. I will not eat them raw. And tomatoes, I mean, tomato sandwiches, chili, just tomatoes are like bread and butter of gardens. Even though they can be a real pain to grow, you really need to make some space for those tomatoes and peppers. You've got your mild bells all the way up to like a habanero, even hotter than that. I don't like a really, really hot pepper. I usually don't go any hotter than a jalapeno. I about killed my kids last year on the habanero, so we decided that's kind of out for us. But we do like a lot of spice in our food, but we don't like a lot of heat. We like spicy flavor. Okay, the other thing, once you've done this, go ahead and make a list. Let's see where my list is at here. Right here, I made a list of what I wanted to grow. And then at the bottom, I'll put like things that I really, really kind of want to grow that are like temptations for me, that I've watched other people's videos and I'm like, oh my God, those look so cool. And they always give recommendations and stuff. So I want to try something. So I try and leave room for that. Once I've made my list out, I shop my stash. This is part of my stash here. I have them in a bowl because you can kind of, no, there goes some beans. And then I also have my basket here, which my basket is more of my tried and trues and what I have grown before, or that I've collected seeds from, because you can see like my plastic bags and my little jars. I don't have any seeds in there. That says jalapeno on it though. That I will collect seeds from so that I don't have to buy them next year. And you can test your seeds to see if they're viable, and I'll show you guys how to do that when I get ready to plant my seeds. Once you've shopped your stash, what I'll do is I'll divide them up by the plant month or the plant date. Like in March is when I'm going to start, and I'll bundle those up. And like in March is you're going to do like your peas and your broccolis, your cruciferous plants are going to go in the early spring. And I'll rubber band those together and set them in my bowl or my box. And that way I know when I go to my calendar and I look at that month that I've got those, put a little sticky note on them and put the month March or April. And you don't have to like divide them up by week or anything like that, because then you're going to have single packs with that week on it. You can write on the packet, plant on March 25th, which I use kind of like a roundabout thing, because here in Zone 5, last winter was killer. It was like the winter that would never end. But the 2 winters before that, we really didn't have much of a winter, and we could plant things out earlier than March. Like at the end of February, I could put out peas, get those things in the ground as quickly as you can, so you can do that crop rotation, so you can get more out of that garden space than just one type of plant or planting. Okay, this is it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want me to go into anything further, don't forget to put a comment down there, and I'll be more than happy to. Thank you.